prospective supporters. I am grateful to my cousin for her courage in establishing contact. Although I stand firm on my previously stated beliefs, at Ashling's request I will review Nova Imperium's policies with an open mind. For now, I must remain a member of the Imperial family in exile. Vodal purchased by Core Dynamics. Vodal is a familiar name to many, the independent company having cornered the market in personal land vehicles in recent years. But according to the Federal Times, a downturn in profits has led to the company being purchased by Core Dynamics, a giant in the field of starship manufacture. Core Dynamics CEO Jupiter Rochester gave the following statement to the Federal Times. There's no question that the Vodal team possesses considerable expertise, and I'm delighted that Core Dynamics was able to help them in their hour of need. Vodal's core team of designers and engineers will remain in place under our roof, so consumers can rest easy. The scarab they know and love will remain unchanged. In a piece for Vox Galactica, business analyst Marlon Royce observed, Core Dynamics was smart to keep the Vodal team intact, since they clearly know their stuff. It's an excellent deal for both companies.
And I think we're here. Hello, everybody. Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous. A little late, well, better late than never. Okay, yes, I'm considering 4 minutes late to be, personal failing, but anyway. Oh, hell of a week. Hell of a week. Streamed Monday. Wednesday, I had a total hard drive failure. Was able to get things recovered. Thursday, new equipment was supposed to come in, but the apartment office was closed. They closed at 1. Nicely enough, though, that somebody came back to just check on things, and she handed me all the boxes of equipment I needed. So that was a mad dash on Thursday night to get everything put together. And yeah, we're here. Little late, but we're here. New CPU, new RAM, new MOBO, new hard drive, because the hard drive failed after I pushed the order for an upgrade that I'd been planning to make, and anyway. Shoutouts. We got a few shoutouts here. We've got Red Plus, Traxxas42, Refuse, Koibi, and Not a Bad Salad. Thank you so much for the follows. And Sanson, thank you so much. 14 months in a row. That is amazing. Thank you so much for that. Also, we've got a Sanson here, and a Link is now here. Thanks so much for showing up, Link. How you doing? It's Friday. It's a good day. It's a good day. So yeah, well, other than, apparently we're at war. So let's go fix that. Let's go resolve that real quick. Had to go see a guy about a thing. Let's get dropped by Goulart platform here first. Wait, you're just getting us... Oh, okay, never mind. We're good, we're good. We're good.
Hello.
Sniper Man! How are you doing? How'd the Thargoid hunt go? My system was a little unstable at the time. Still is. But we will do our best to put in a show. How'd the Thargoid fight go? And also, how's the audio doing? Am I a little high? Is the game a little low? Wait, Sanson, you're borked? Or are you saying the stream is borked? Okay, all good on your end. Good. Night vision. Yeah, my rig was borked. No kidding. Night vision. Right? Night vision recognized. Okay, good. Let's get this set up here real quick. Get my audio configured here. Kraken-san 07, how you doing? Let's see. Audio. Okay. All right, that's good. That's all good. Lights. Night vision. Better. Zane, it's a moo! Hello, how you doing? You're moving the ships back to Undon, re-outfitting the Conda for cargo, buying a rescue Operation Python. I made no credits from Distant World 2. No, you're just reinvesting. Gear down. Yeah, that's called reinvestment. So no, I started the stream, or I tried to start the stream, but something was borked there too, so that's why I'm a little late. Just a quick mad dash to get everything... Well, now that's weird. I should have expended some ammunition. But no, you took out, how many did you say? Three Cyclopses with a dolphin? Well, let's see if I've even got any bounties to turn. I do have a bounty to turn in. I should have been using up ammunition there. Wow. Okay, because I know we got the power management bug. There's the power management bug, and let's see, let's set my cargo hatch to priority 2, let's set my FSD to priority 2, see what happens there. Nesser, good day, I just had a keelback mission target. That was a good day. Ah, shoot. Should have gone to find some missions first. Alright, we'll re-land here quick. You're up. Give me my landing pad back. Forgot my keys. Also, he fails to register as a mission target. I mean, if he's not a mission target, and you blow him up, isn't that just called murder? Yeah. Let's see. Aw. That's so adorable. Death threats is flirting. Silas, what do you got for me? That's the Basigi Blue Posse. That is not who I need to kill. Here we go. 27 million for 81 ships. No. Or 30 million for 56 ships. Okay. Or... You know, let's start small. Let's start small here. 24 ships. I do not understand how wing combat works. This seems a little off. But whatever. Whatever. No, I was talking about you and Sniper. Oop, did we just... System error. A file has failed to load after multiple attempts as Direct 3D cannot lock a buffer. Please check your machine meets the minimum specs for Elite Dangerous. Really? Really? I am Whelmed. Okay, let's default this thing. Let's see what happens. Yeah, my favorite crash. All right, so we're gonna try to default this this video card for now. I mean, sure, it's meant for overclocking up to hell and gone. Sure, it's. Speaking of crash, I ran out of memory again. I went from 16 up to 32 gigs of memory, and apparently that ain't enough. All right, let's try this again. I really need a technical difficulties window or something. And you with your 8. Yeah, You know, maybe I should have just gotten a big plank of wood to knock on. Remember when 256K was enough RAM? I remember that. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay. Once more, from the top, with feeling. Well, at least it didn't crash the entire system. I'm hoping it didn't crash the entire system. Sniper, you have an idea for a technical difficulty stream? Oh, at this point, I am all ears. $56 ships for 30 million. Yeah, I'll grab that one too. Why not? Nesser, I also have an idea, hence why I said it. Oh, please. Both of you. I would love to hear this. You're up. A gremlin banging a hammer on the outrigger of a crate. Sniperman, the end of Monty Python, the Holy Grail, where it's a black screen and musical interlude. Oh, I remember that. Hey Palps, how you doing? Nesser, I was thinking always sunny font like, my system crashed again. But a mood, just guzzling booze and passed out over a hard drive.
Incoming mission critical message.
Time bonus. I get a time bonus for murdering people. Okay. Let's see if we can't deliver on that. And Sniper, it would work, yeah. Do you need help with murdering stuff? Let's see. I wanna see how this thing handles on its own first. I'm trying to be happy with this ship. I still think it needs a little bit of work. I mean, the dual class 3 plasmas, good stuff. The large beam laser. Thermal vent. Good stuff. Let's get my modules reset here. Okay, frameshift drive and cargo hatch are set to 2 yet. Alright, Sniper. Thanks for popping in. And catch you later. Good luck with going after bigger ships in an AX Dolphin, because why? It's like a mountain because it's there. May swing by and help out doing wartime scans for the air entry. Alright, Link, thanks. I am leaving the combat zone, but I'm going into a new one, so it all evens out.
Wilco, Commander. Let's deploy this fighter. Fighter is ready. Just tell me what to do.
Attack my target. Weapons.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
I'm trying to think if this is actually a decent time to kill.
Target shields online. Under attack. Target shields offline. Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
Night vision. Stop putting bad ideas in people's heads. Yeah, but it gives them something to do. Attack my target.
Point me at them, Commander. I'll do the rest.
Default Kovas on your Cobra. Pick up a new ship or a new account.
Under attack.
You're just gonna sit there or what? Also, I would have thought that 2 Class 3 plasmas would have done a little bit more to the target. Why are you going back to the orange HUD? Ah, same ship, just haven't heard in a while.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
Attack my target.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
Under attack.
And he seems to be
Target
dropping
escaping,
fairly
Commander.
quick.
Move to intercept.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Attack my target.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to engage.
Frontier skin for the Cobra looks really dope. Haven't seen it, or at least if I have, I don't remember.
Shields offline.
Your contact crashed into the star. He's just trying to escape you. Aaron Duran, hey, what's up? Yeah, he saw you coming and committed suicide. I'll take my chances with the star. Time for some good old TFP. There you go. Never let him run.
Target destroyed.
Attack my target.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
You gonna put 2 small thermal vents on your multi-build sheathing? Not a bad idea. You need more shield eating. Well, thermal beams will... well, beams in general will do that.
Under attack.
But I mean, so will a ton of frag cannons. They haven't let us down before. You know, other than in terms of, you know, battlefield loiter time. Goodbye. Attack my target.
Point me at them, Commander. I'll do the rest.
You got him. Well done, Commander.
Wait, they despawned? Your target despawned? Are you saying the AI combat logged on you, Nesser? I'm pretty sure that's the kind of thing you can put on a resume. Attack my target.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to engage.
Yeah, iMage, they really are learning. It can think. I mean, it doesn't make smart decisions, but it can think.
Shields online. Target shields offline.
Attack my target.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
You got him. Well done,
Oh,
Commander.
we win. Recall the fighter.
Automated retrieval initiated, Commander.
Balance.
Shields online. Frame
Target is
shift
escaping,
charge
Commander.
detected.
Move to intercept.
Does anybody remember Chrono Saga and the Room of Save Points? Game used to learn your tactics. I've heard of it, didn't know it did that. Now I know there's some game, God. Yes, there was some game, you know, this is like the level of my friend who was
Fighter
trying to
on board.
identify a...
Finalizing retrieval process.
He was trying to identify a guy in a Western, and the best he could give me for information was he wore a shirt and a hat. But yes, a game, and it was like you versus shadow copies of yourself. Instant death if they touched you, but they could only move at certain points. But you couldn't use the same tactic more than twice before they learned. Fairly recent, I want to say within the last 2, maybe 3 years. Aaron Duran, the funny thing was, we actually identified it as John Aston. Don't ask me how, but we did it. Yeah, like Gomez Adams. He was in, yeah, that John Aston. He was in, The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. I think he might have been the bad guy. Dr. Pepper, diet, bottled. Huh. Yeah, small world. Well, we haven't had any major crashes, so I'm going to call that a win so far. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any brushes with famous folks that I've had, and not really much of anything. Zane, do I get coffee or do I keep watching the stream? You got time to get coffee. I'm just landing, turning some stuff in, and then we're going to check out the high intensity. See how that works. How am I doing on ammo? The one multi-cannon's a little low. Thank you, Image. This outpost named after Ron Goulart, American popular culture historian, mystery, fantasy, and science fiction author. Errantry Actual, request docking clearance.
Scan detected.
Gear down. Night vision.
Scan detected.
Hey Link, how you doing? And one of the designers of the Merkava tank, my personal favorite. Yeah, hard to go wrong with a Merkava. Or is it Merkava? Anyway, the thing is just, you know, it's a beast. Okay, let's turn in here. That is pretty good combat bonds. I will take that. Guess I better pay this off, just in case. Shrek PPC carrier. Look, buddy, what you see is what I got. Alright, let's try the high intensity, see what we get out of that. Gear up. One shot a heavy mech in Battletech last night with Starlink Defense Force assault mech. Gauss rifle to the head, not a called shot. Boxcars. Natural 12. Worst loss I ever took in Battletech. I had a lance of 4 Atlases. Everyone ready for the DLC this June? I am ready. I had a lance, 4 Atlases. It had taken me forever to get this thing assembled. It was playing Mega Mech. And for those who don't know, I mean, maybe I should play some Mega Mech on stream. Anybody like that? I mean, just for seeing the old, you know, the classic tabletop version kind of brought up. But, no, I was playing Mega Mech, and my opponent, he had what was it, a longbow, I think it was? The, 50 LRMs. Why do you need 4? Because I couldn't bring 5 and 3 wasn't enough. So at long range, he hits me with 1 of his LRM-5s. He had elevation, he had elevation, and he had partial cover. Turn 2, I'm charging my Atlases in, full gallop, and he manages to hit the lead with 1 LRM-5. He manages to triple crit the engines, or triple crit the fusion reactor, which immediately stack pulls and takes out the other 3. Ugh. Salt. Good God, the salt.
Roger that. Fighter is going live. Fighter is ready. Just tell me what to do.
Attack my target.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
Weapons. Let's start small and see where we go from there.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Frameshift charge detected.
Okay, so far so good.
Online, Commander.
Let's move up a
take them
little
out.
bit. Attack my target. Night vision.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to...
Nicely done, Commander.
Well, I'm getting some good time to kill on this thing. Of course, everybody else is going after him too, so that helps a wee bit.
under attack.
Ooh, just ate that one, didn't I?
intercept.
Get him. Yeah, Sanson, I'm manually targeting. It's faster that way. I've got a quick clicker on my throttle here that I can just roll him up with.
We've got an enemy captain in the area. Take him down.
Attack my target.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
Under attack.
Come on. There you go.
Shield breach attack. Taking damage.
He's running phasers. Just noticed that. I mean, I noticed it when it warned me, oh, shield breach attack, but I didn't see the blue on his weapons until just now.
Under attack.
Terrible shot there for me. Okay. Problem solved.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Attack my target.
Order confirmed. Engaging target.
Attack my target. Let's hit that one. He's weak.
Copy. Enemy
Like a
sighted.
gazelle on the
Engage.
Serengeti.
Target shields offline.
Attack my target.
Nice work, Ace. I'm starting to think we could win this thing.
Starting. Ye of zero faith.
Under attack.
And he's planted. And popping. Attack my target.
You got him. Well done, Commander.
Attack my target.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to engage.
Attack my target.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
Nicely done, Commander.
I'm kind of surprised there's nothing bigger showing up. I mean, I know they're an independent faction, so they aren't going to be carrying a capital ship in their back pocket, but...
Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Cover me.
Target destroyed.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
Alright, who is attacking me? I was eating some rail rounds there for a second. Must be him. Attack my target.
Order confirmed. Engaging target.
You notice sidebar shows one viewer count and the one below the video shows another? No. I don't have viewer count on at the moment, at least for me. It was doing bad things to me. It's like, gotta chase the viewers, more viewers. And it was... You fixate on that and it just ain't healthy. Attack my target. Well, this guy's getting healed by everybody, it
Point me
looks
at it,
like.
Commander. I'll do.
You're on a roll, Commander. We've almost broken it up.
Set 3-1.
Under attack.
Let's see if we can't recover those shields a little bit. Attack my target.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to engage.
Target shields offline.
Nicely done, Commander.
I mean, it's a competent asp scout that just ate dual plasmas to the face, and I'm amazed he didn't just explode on the spot. Attack my target.
Down. Keep going, Commander.
Order confirmed. Engaging target.
Frameshift charge detected.
Enemy's FSD going online, Commander. Let's take him out.
Attack my target.
Copy.
Good shooting, Commander.
Weapons.
Under attack.
Oh, did I just bracket him with those things? Well, that was just a miss. Oh, that one.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Attack mode.
Target destroyed.
We'll win this fight and then we'll move on to other things.
Good shooting, Commander.
Attack my target.
Copy.
Ah,
Enemy
cancel
sighted.
that.
Moving to engage.
Attack mode. You were doing good independently. Go for a walk.
Good shooting, Commander. They're falling back.
Balance.
Good job, Commander.
Weapons.
Target is escaping, Commander. Move to intercept.
Another one down. Keep going.
Yeah, I still need the kills for the mission, I realize
Nothing
that.
else showing up on my scanner, Commander. All targets destroyed.
Recall the fighter.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Automated retrieval initiated, Commander.
Use the mats, too.
Systems confirmed. Docking was successful.
Oh, I could definitely use the polymer caps. Imagine where your escape pod would end up if you jumped and exploded at the same time. Ooh. Yeah, he wakes up and it's... he wakes up 2 weeks ago. How are we doing on this, anyway? 0.56 makes sense. 22 of 24. Alright, well, we'll just wrap up the next one here at this low intensity.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I've got enough ammo for 2 kills. Or end up in witch space, yeah. Straight shot over, 2 kills. Leave the battle for now. I mean, pretty well got that in the bag, I think. Oh, yeah, we are... we're doing pretty good today. We're doing all right. Thargoid tapping on the pod glass. Sorry for anybody that I just blew ears out on. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I didn't even lose the fighter that time.
Okay, powering up the
High
SLS.
intensity? Okay.
Stand by, Commander.
Okay.
Fighter deployed. Awaiting your orders.
Attack my target.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to...
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Attack my target. Hello, human. You are considered my property now. Or he's checking tags for, you know, to see, you know,
Another one down.
like picking up a stray, like, you know, does he have a collar? Do we have an address? Zane, that coffee break took longer than expected. Hello, I am alive. So am I. I have not died. And no, Zane, we were talking about what happens if a pilot ejects while the ship is making jump to light speed. You know, do they wake up with a Thargoid tapping on the glass, wondering what just happened? Congrats on the not being dead part. Thank you. I've had practice at it.
Enemy's FSD
Been able to stay not dead my whole life.
Take him out.
Incoming mission critical message.
Another one down.
Recall the fighter.
Keep going, Commander.
Affirmative. Bringing the fighter in now,
Balance.
sir.
Alright, let's get this turned in, then run some other missions elsewhere, because we got this war wrapped up.
Systems confirmed. Docking was successful.
I mean, it's not much, but hey, it's 5,000 credits saved there. Sci-fi gamer, the frameshift drive creates a field when activated, allows you to travel at that speed. True. You might be forcibly removed from witch space by leaving the ship with the field. However, the ejection seat would, we think has its own FSD around. So it may be that the FSD kind of leaves the ship and it carries your seat back to wherever it needs to go. Barada, I have no idea what just happened there, but that looked cool. Which part? Because, yeah, sci-fi, we were thinking about this, that, I mean, even if you blow up on the opposite side of the galaxy, you end up waking up back at the last station you were at. So, instead of, moving, 300, 400, 500 tons of Starship around, all the FSD, it overrides the safeties, and it propels 200 kilograms, 300 kilograms of pilot, spacesuit, and seat. Trades mass for range. Still don't know much more than a few days ago. Alright, well, we were in a combat zone, but, checking out the stats on the system, it looks like we got the war wrapped up, so... Zane, that feeling when the seat has a higher jump range than the most expensive ship in game. I mean, strap a chair to an SR-71 Blackbird's engine. I'm pretty sure you'll go faster than the plane. Briefly. Your theory was cloning, but it's hard to be sure without the devs just saying it. I mean, if that's a valid theory too, but there's too much emphasis on ejecting. You hear eject, eject, eject. Do not eject me, Alex. You found the Bob system. Awesome. Why were you in a combat zone? What did you do there, and how did you do it? Alright, Baradak. That's a very good set of questions. Let me get landed. We'll hit the combat zone one more time, actually, for that case. Well, I've got certain commands set up that, nobody knows about, or that I don't use very much. 0, 0, 0, destruct 0.
Self-destruct activated. No further audio warnings will be given.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could tie that to the actual auto-destruct sequence. Gear down. What? Ah, damn it. No, really? Who's the guy landing at my seat? Who's the dead man in my parking place? Ah, he's clean. Since I'm back in the bubble, where should I direct my efforts? Let's see here. There's Suling, Undon. That seems alright. 78 Pisceum. 78 Pisceum, Suling, and Undin, if I remember right. Is there actually going to be a Season 3 of Discovery? As far as I know, there is. Better be. No, really, I would like to land, please. Gear down. Barodak, Star Trek Discovery. First season was a little rough in my opinion, but every Star Trek series, hell, any series, period, always has a rough first season. I remember Babylon 5 Season 1. Zooms in on Combat Zone. Yeah, that ship right there is me. You might be wondering how I ended up in this situation. Okay, so Barodak, to go over the rundown start to finish on a war. Refuel, repair, restock. Get my maintenance set up. Alright. Okay, so Barodak, what's going on here, if you go over here to the status, you can see that, I got mouse control, I do not have a little mouse, but current states, if you look over to the side there, there's that arrow going up. That means that system's doing alright. This one, though, has two crossed swords. The Suling Silver Gang is at war with us, the Errantry Alliance. So, there are combat zones popping up everywhere. You can see them on the navigation panel. We got low intensity, medium intensity, high intensity. Uppers, downers, reds, blues, you name it, we got it. I will take those exquisite focus crystals, thank you very much. So we got a bunch of Massacre missions here as side projects. Some of them are wing-based. That's just, actually, that's, yeah. Massacre missions, assassinations. None of the Massacre missions are wing-based here at the moment, but that's not important. Are the Suling, are the other players or NPCs? They are NPCs. Now, you see on my scopes right now, there is a closed or a closed triangle that I'm looking at. But there's also an open square. Anything that's open, that's a player. Like right there, that's Wild Link. Gear up. Yeah, we're a squadron. The Errant Knights. You can see Link there, and you can see how I've got him targeted and how that's an open box on the sensors. Anything that's open, that's a player. Link, could you do me a favor and activate your guns, please? You'll see on the sensors, there we go, how that turns into a triangle now. If you see an open triangle, that means there's a player and they are weapons hot. Thank you very much, Link. Now, if they close their guns up again, then they should be... they'll go back to being a box. Yep, there we go. Thank you kindly. Let's head for the conflict zone. The closest one here is at Suling 3. Oh no, a Cobra deployed its hardpoints. I was just using it as an example of showing when a player ship deploys hardpoints, what they look like, you know, weapons hot and weapons cold. Anyway, Barodak, you can see in the upper right, conflict zone is Suling Silver Gang versus Errantry Alliance of Narvard. Ready, fight! Ding! Chomp. Huh, that was quick. Kind of like, you know, Transformers. If you had, you know, the Constructicons on one side, 6 big green robots that turn into the Hulk, and on the other side you had the GoBot Scooter. The GoBot known for turning into a scooter. It's kind of what this fight has devolved into. Distance from Sol. Distance to Sol.
129.6 light years from Sol.
129.6 light years. We're kind of off on the periphery. We're pretty close to the raggedy edge of the bubble here. But yeah, Barodak, I will drop down into the combat zone and show you the procedure here. What do you get from fighting in those zones? Those are the only ways to win wars. If you look over here, Air Entry Alliance, conflict status. We are winning. We're on the victory side. You get cash for combat bonds. You can get supplemental cash from taking Massacre missions. There's actually some better money on those these days. They upped the value of ships taken out, which is nice. I mean, it used to be like, what, 20 grand for taking out a Python? Now it's up to, you know, 79, depending. You know, saw a Conda get taken out for 143 grand, so that's almost into bounty hunting levels, depending on the ship you're hunting. Anyway, in the combat zone we go. I'm going to deploy a fighter.
Wilco, Commander. Let's deploy this fighter.
Heat up the guns. Now, we will get a message here in a moment, Barodak.
Fighter is ready. Just tell me what to do.
There we go. Pick a side. Any side. I'm going to pick the air entry. And now in the upper right, we are going to get a combat progress. Weapons. There it is. Defeat enemy ships.
Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Gave a little flick of my controls and went to flight assist off for a moment to get spun around. Doing it again here. And popped him. Attack my target.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
I mean, 24 grand for a Cobra 3, that's actually not too horrible. This guy went cold, he just fired off a heat sink.
Under attack.
And Aaron Duran, I like that.
Target shields offline. Shift charge detected.
Target is
Attack
engaged,
my
Commander.
target.
Move to intercept. Point me at them, Commander. I'll do the rest.
And he's gone. So anyway, Barodak, you're in a race against the other side to take out ships. And Slackvirus, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy your stay. Attack my target.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to engage.
under attack. Target shields offline.
Ooh, he is having a bad day from seeing those missiles come in. He's getting focused by multiple ships. But no, if you want to win wars, you got to win the battlefields. During a war, that is the only way you can actually raise a faction's influence. And a faction's influence is how they... Well, it used to be how they won the war. Now you actually have to win the battles, and then that will determine how much influence you get at the end of the war. And if nobody fights on either side, then you just end up with a stalemate and the war just keeps on going.
Target destroyed.
But... see your nice little option you can do.
Shooting, Commander.
Nice work.
Let's swap
I'm
out.
starting to think we could win this thing.
Wait a minute. Why is my heatsink deactivated? Go. Attack my target. Weapons.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to engage.
Ooh. Popping that eagle with the plasma cannons. Now, I don't have my head tracker up. That glitched out on me, but now I'm in the fighter and my AI is in the mothership. Attack my target. Barodak, someone told me to ask you. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you could send a... Did you send a friend request my way? XT979, all one word. Heat sink.
Target shields offline. Heat sink deployed. Under attack.
I call hacks aimbot. You know what? Oh, unless you mean my mothership, in which case, yeah. But me? Oh, if I were using an aimbot, I'd be asking for my money back. Ooh. Okay, Barodak, I will have a look there. Actually. Guns are retracted right now, so... let's turn back to Goulart platform. I can show you the money we made here.
Online.
While also keeping in mind that I forgot to actually turn in the last combat zone. But no, Barodak, I do remember that now. I will send a... there you are, okay. Let's see here. By 20, okay. Menu. Let's see. Okay. There you go. Now you're in the air entry group, or you're invited to it at least. All these wars started when I was 11,000 light years away, but I'm getting a ton of discovered and mapped while I'm out here. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Is this a custom screen? What do you mean? The HUD, yeah, those are custom colors. But there was a major update, the 3.4 update, on Tuesday, and they changed around the whole UI. Like, there's a new navigation panel. Looks pretty close, but ain't quite the same. And I'm gonna overshoot. Come on, let's try that again. There you... So anyway, Bardak, that is the basics on battlefields. Now, you gotta usually stick around to win the fight. It will say Battle 1. And it will give you your reputation and influence gains with the winning side, and your reputation losses for the losing side, because they don't like you fighting against them. And they will let that be known. Go figure, I just consider it good business. I mean, yes, I am errantry at heart, but I'm mercenary second. Just seems like bad business to blacklist somebody because they kicked your ass. Yeah, it feels like I'd be that'd be the kind of guy you want to hire. And all my power settings reset. That is a bad bug. Errantry actual, request docking clearance. You're down. Gary Boozy, did you see Scott Manley's 360-degree video on black holes? I haven't yet. I've got it saved up. Aaron Duran, my credits are green and your pilot's ejected. Exactly! Still working on the bugs to the update, much to everyone's chagrin. Every update's got the bugs. Let's not beat around the bush there, but yeah, this was... If it hadn't been for the frag cannon fiasco, I think things would be a lot more charitable towards them. Anyway, so we can go into the contacts now and go into the combat bonds, where I've made nearly 1 million credits. New question, how many systems and stations are controlled by the errantry, and how does this number go up or down? Well, let me go to Inara real quick. Doop-de-doop-de-doo, and this is public knowledge on Inara. But if you go here, and let's go to the new feature I got here. Let's see if that works. Woohoo! All right. These are the stations we are present in. All these stations we have a presence in. Now, how many of them do we control? I mean, you could click on each one and see. Or you go up here. We control 9 star systems and 14 stations out of the 18 star systems we're in. Let's see. Galaxy map. Hunpai system, that's 40-some light years away, 43 light years, nearly 44. Yes, an aide Silas Grimes is a... I don't know if I'll go sociopathic yet, but he's a erratic individual. I'm hosting a party. I need 50 tons of narcotics and landmines. You're up. Hell, a guy could have a great weekend in Vegas with all that stuff. Kamiyosha, good afternoon. Yeah, Silas is... We've got the working theory that Silas, if you're allied with the air entry, he's your main point of contact. Must be a Borderlands character. Yeah, we got the theory that he was actually on his way to be an up-and-coming pirate lord out in this corner of the galaxy. And then the air entry rolled in, and he was like, damn it! Galaxy map. Actually, no, let's get clear of the star before we do that. Happy birthday, Kamiyosha! I got one coming up fairly soon. Galaxy map. So here's where we are. And let me turn off the bookmarks and the burning stations. And I'll just turn off the bookmarks. And then we go into power play. So yeah, here's basically the bubble. And here we are. Out on the raggedy edge. No real populated systems out beyond this. I mean, a few, but... yeah, we're kind of heading rimward and... where's that? Rimward and spinward. Yeah, let's just pretend everything around us isn't burning. You know, for reference. And a grill, good evening.
Language, am I right?
And thank you so much for the host. You know, I mean, everything on fire does kind of distract from the larger point I was trying to make. You know, like all the places that aren't on fire. Right. Welcome to the Hunpai system. 22,000 light seconds. I should have been checking out the map here. Quick quality of life question. When buying or selling items, not loading or unloading them for missions, the counter goes up real slow. When you have a big ship, you have to hold it down for about half a minute. Is there a way to increase that amount faster or get directly to max? I mean, for half a minute, I just hold it straight on over to the side and it should load up. I mean, it'll start off slow. It'll be like, 1, 2, 3, and then it'll go into tens, and then it'll go into hundreds. And take care, Aaron. Thanks for popping in. You won't be able to get it directly to max, but if you hold it down for, 5 or 6 seconds and just hold it straight on over, you don't have to keep on tapping it. Link, no it does not. What? Which one? To holding it down for like half a minute or for going 1, 10, hundreds? Welcome back, Sanson. It's only the case for missions, at least for me, not for buying regular items. Haven't seen that for missions. Oh, it's bugged, okay. Alright. Because it used to be just fine. Oh, very strange. You know what? Let me, let's head back to Luwanja, and I will pick up the Yeah, I'll pick up the Python. Python there. Great Phantom. Where in the hell did I put my Python? Darford? There we go. Sanson, a little bit of question on, sourcing missions and loading up the ship. Sourcing missions or cargo transport. I'm gonna test that out real quick, because I haven't seen anything on it. Also, apologies for the helicopter going overhead. I don't know why I'm apologizing for it. Apparently I have control over airspace now. Kami Ocean, a totally unrelated story, attempt to take on a chieftain in a Viper 3. I succeeded in realizing that I'd bitten off more than I could chew. The lesson was learned, don't anger Nom Nom unless you can stand on the same pedestal. Here endeth the lesson. Alright, Glidden Enterprise, this is home. Kraken-san, they changed the trading screen. I can see what commodities I need to buy for the mission now. Yes, that is a nice thing they've added in. But no, let's go over and see if we can't find a quick sourcing mission and see what's going on there. Don't bother taking off your shoes at Glidden. Any mud or dirt you track in can only improve the place, to be honest. This was our first station. This is where we were... When I requested that the air entry be put in, this is where Frontier put us. I mean, I requested the Narvard system. I had no idea Glidden Enterprise was going to be this big a dump. But it's our dump. That's right. It's kind of like the planet of junk. It's hard to knock them... It's easy to knock them down, but it's hard to get them to stay down. How'd that line go? It's not hard to knock them down. It's getting them to stay down that's the trick. Air entry actual, request docking clearance. Lights on. Pad left, 41.
11 o'clock immediate.
Gear down. And cargo, 260 tons. Yep, this is my, my smuggling ship, the Outrunner. Welcome to Glidden Enterprise, Commander. I own the place. Well, okay. I don't own the place, but I write his checks. Here we go, boom time delivery, 88 units of silver. 3 million to HIP 7370. What's the... There's the catch. It's 135,000 light seconds. Longer Reteri, 400 light seconds. I'll take this one. 120 tons of Bertrandite. So, delivery location, just click on over on collect items. Right there, that was easy. Just hold it on over. I don't see it. Doesn't seem bugged. Let's see what happens if I hold it over with the left arrow. That's my power. Yeah, if I'm just holding down the D key, it just fills right up. Okay, the commodity. Oh, for sourcing. Okay. Well, let's, what do they need over at, Wangarateri? Is that where I'm going? Guess figure out where the hell I'm going. Yeah, Wangarateri. What do they need there? So lore-wise, who actually owns the stations? In-game, it says control, but now ownership. Huh. Okay. Barodak, try buying normal items. Will do. I just need to look up what they want over in Wangarateri. So for that, I'm going to go over to, it says control, but not ownership. Control and ownership are pretty much the same thing for stations. Okay, let's see here. I want to, yeah, single hop route, trade from A to B. I'm going to post this up too. Clicky there. Display capture. Buy from system, Narvert. Wangarateri. Buy from Glidden. Sell at Lopos de Villalobos. Find routes. What do we want? They want rutile. Or bauxite. Or lepidolite. Cobalt. Wow, they want really crappy stuff. Alright. I'm still making 1,080 credits per ton, so... whatever, let's go grab the rutile, I guess. Commodities market. Buy rutile. I see. I see what you mean. No, as far as I know, there is not a way to max it out. I'm sorry, no, that seems bugged. Galaxy map. Now that I comprehend what you're talking about. Already planning backstories, bios, character sheets, creating 2 community goals. Alright. Reestablishment of Yin Corp. Formation of the Eridani colonies with heavy help from the air entry. I want to find an unclaimed system to set this up. Plans. Many plans. Oh, that sounds like fun. Gear up.
Detach confirmed. Departure authorized.
Set 2-1. And we've got Link in the Imperial cutter. Moved up a little bit from the Cobra. The Outrunner is running a little slower, what with the full hold on her, but...
You have left a no-fire zone. Have a safe trip, Commander.
He runs cold. Link, nice upgrade, yeah. You need a Python too, been doing too many outposts. Well, I mean, if you weren't dirt poor, you could probably afford one. Oh, wait. You got more cash than me. Alright, let's scan the area here. Guess I should check to see what I've got for armament on this thing. Triple beams and dual plasma. Okay. Ah, twice as much money as you. Okay, so yeah, you're sitting on what? 6 billion and change? You could buy every Python in the bubble. You could actually build a ship out of many smaller ships. You could build a mega ship out of Pythons. Like some kind of photo starship collage. Call it like the fractal Python. Who needs weapons when you have speed? Well, I don't have as much speed, so I need weapons. Bear, wolf, drifter. Can I build a mega ship out of Sidewinders? He might be able to build a large ship out of it. Do the Star Trek Prometheus thing and split apart for combat? I really did like that design. Let's take a Defiant, let's scale it up, and let's actually weaponize the saucer separation. The New Frontier novels actually did a neat idea with that too, where they took some design elements from the Prometheus and they stuck it on board the Excalibur A, which was basically a Galaxy 2. So the saucer, if they separated the saucer, it actually had a warp drive on. Then they stuck a neutronium vault right in the middle of the ship there where all the family and, you know, non-combatants went to. So even if the ship were totally destroyed, there was no way in hell that anybody was getting through that. Had its own life support. Kind of a really optimized Galaxy class. Gear down. I don't like being up on the pad. Any pirates could still scan me and shoot me up. Here's your Bertrandite. Enjoy. I guess. Well, made 36 grand in profit. No, Kamiyosha, that's good. I like that. Galaxy map. There's that mission in Suling again. Everything on fire. But we want to... Now, I was going to do a thing, and blame Commander Nesser for this. Yeah, blame Commander Nesser for this. I've got an idea. Gear up. Yeah, there we go. With an empty hold, now she's doing... pushing into the 400, 430s, high 430s. Zane, gonna hop off, take care and good luck. Oh, thank you very much. You know, I really should just build a smuggling Phantom or something instead. Just see just how cold I can get a smuggling ship to go. Game's fertile for RP. I feel like a kid in a toy shop with no parental supervision. Yeah, I know that feeling. Heatsink. But no, they've really got to fix that power management bug and, yeah, a couple other things.
Heatsink deployed.
Thank you. Just took a cargo mission and forgot the damn cargo. Oh ho! Oh, it hurts. So, Link, did you see what happened last night? So I was fighting for a few hours. To get my, my computer all put together again for today. And, you know, had to clear off the table and clean everything. It was a mess because I was doing a full MOBO swap and everything, and I'm 6 years out of practice. I mean, I'm blaming in a good-natured way. I'm blaming Nesser in a good-natured way. I'm 6 years out of practice on computer hardware upgrades. So I'm doing a full MOBO swap and everything, processor. Now it's getting my old 1070, which I used to have mounted in here as well along the 1080. And, you know, back when I was running 6 or 7 monitors. I've trimmed down a little bit. I'm down to 3. So I get everything installed. I come back on Discord. I'm like, I've done it! Finally! And well, I'm looking through. Why is there RGB on my video card? Look down. GTX 1070. I installed the wrong video card.
Go!
Yeah. So, tear everything back down, get that, because my workspace here is not exactly a... it needs a little bit of TLC for cable management. It's a spaghetti factory right now, let's be honest. Get everything disentangled again. Never had one of those days. Well, Matt, yeah, space is a little bit of a premium. It's kind of cramped to get stuff in and out of here because Meow's computer is right next to mine, and she's practically mirroring it. So we've got dual cockpits side by side here. Don't tell management, but we're trying to build a Python. Gear down. There you are. Get back here. Is there any way to bring up the customizer in HCS other than the protocol override command? No, not that I know. I haven't used HCS in so long, I'm a little out of practice on it, though.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
I mean, this is a good... These are good speeds and good jump ranges for an Orca. So I've heard conflicting reports there, Link. You can edit the commands, you can't edit the commands. Bardock, it's a bug. It got introduced in the new update. You know the song. 99 little bugs in the code. Take one down, patch it around. 117 little bugs in the code. All it's doing with Singularity installed and claiming to be working as unrecognized protocol override. Have you tried? Let's see something. Okay, try something like this, where you go into the edit profile with Singularity, and then type in like customize. And see if that will throw anything up. Now I'm running Malik's profile, so that's not showing me anything. But try going into the editor and manually, manually seeing what the command is. If there's anything like protocol, customize, or settings. See if that gives you anything. Giving you nothing. Oh, crap. Also, do I have better thrusters sometimes? Four A thrusters, 7A thrusters. I need class 6 thrusters, and I don't have any anywhere. Huh. An efficient thermal vent. I've heard that's bad, actually. Railgun, short-range blaster, back right. Now, also, here's another interface bug. It's showing right here that this is a fixed weapon, but here you can see it's actually gimbaled. Not yet wanting to dive into Malik's yet, but plan to eventually. Link, enough modules? I mean, I got room for 3 more. I mean, there's stuff I can't get rid of, like, I suppose I get rid of this FSD interdictor. Just buy a new one somewhere. This flak launcher. I mean, I must have a different flak launcher somewhere. Where's that at? Where is that thing based out of? HR 1183. Ah, okay. That's being watched by Hank. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with these frags. I may. Well, I'm gonna remove the double shot dazzle shell and go to overcharged or something. Guardian FSD booster. Don't really need that, but... See, Nesser gave me the idea of turning this into something... 1C armor, you probably took off something. Yeah. Yeah. Did I have armor stored somewhere? Bunch of HRPs that I'm going to put to good use right now. And Bardak, thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Let's open up some space a little bit here. Link, yeah. Basically a variation on the ideal. Transfer, yes. I thought I had more... I thought I had more Class 5 stuff. Oh well. Don't need the shields on this. Probably don't even need the fuel scoop. Bardak, randomly stumbled on your stream when I was looking for Elite Dangerous gameplay. Thanks for putting up with all my questions and getting me interested in the game again. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm happy to answer questions. I mean, they may not always be the right answers, but at least I'm enthusiastic about it. Okay, let's send some more modules over here. I probably don't need this fuel scoop or this shield generator here. That is a lot of fighter hangars I've got stored. Huh. And where are these hull reinforcement packages stored? Transfer to ship. What? Transfer to ship. Am I missing something here? That's a Class 5 empty compartment, yes? Well. Bardak, what are you equipping the ship for? One of the other pilots in the squadron, Commander Nesser, they've got an Orca that is designed for two things. Well, three things. One, long-range shooting. Railguns with plasma slugs, so they take off the fuel tank instead of off the, off of any kind of internal ammo storage. Two, a long-range beam laser. So that's Purpose 1, long-range sniping. Purpose 2, stealth. Running no shields, and they go into stealth mode until they fire, and then they basically surface the ship, figuratively speaking, fire off, and then go cold again. And they've got a thermal vent beam laser to even cool the ship down some more. And then 3, ramming. Because an Orca is incredibly fast. I mean, it's a large class ship, and it can be basically made of armor. You ain't bad either. But, like, here's my speed here. I'm getting nearly 500 meters per second. I'm running 2 size classes below what this thing can carry. And those are Class 4Ds. So if I went with 6As, this thing would tear up the sky. However, it looks like there is some kind of outfitting bug. Because of course there is. Let's see what happens if I pull one of the Class 5s off the Conda. Actually, which one do I have it on? Watha or... Oh, must be... Yeah, here we go. You know, I wonder if I've got 6A thrusters on this thing. Seems like it would have. I think a Condo only carries that. Y'all got any more of those bugs? Well, they did, as far as I know, solve a few bugs, too. Like, if you were doing anti-Xeno work against the Thargoids, if you were fighting them, there was a chance your remote-release flak launcher would choke and die, and you couldn't repair it. Not a good look. Ah, Class 7 thrusters, alright. Let's see if we can't take this hull reinforcement package. Put it into storage. Because I'm seeing a bunch of HRPs right here that I should be able to put on that other ship. Yeah, this last patch was a semi-success in the way of bugs. With any luck, knock on whatever wooden thing you got around. Class 6 thrusters. Oh, I bet I've got 6As in that Mamba. Then again, it's the Mamba. Oh, keep them there? Nah, we'll see. Yeah, you can go over to the stored ships here, and... Sharpshooter is running... Aren't you running 6As? Yeah, you're running 6As. Not sure I want to take those away yet, though. The Mamba, the Shadowcaster, what are you running? Oh, 5A thrusters, okay. Maybe I will take them off the Sharpshooter, then. Thermal spread thrusters, why in the... Oh, right, because of all the plasma cannons I stuck on this thing. Which is... currently out of practice. Too many ships, gotta get this stuff sorted. 6A thrusters, drag drives, the Concordance. Hell, nobody uses that. The Alliance Crusader, it showed so much promise. It was the idea, hey, let's take a chieftain, drop one of the sizes of the guns down, and turn it into a fighter carrier. I'm all for this. No. A chieftain dances. This thing does not have the maneuverability. Barodak, what's a flak launcher? So it's kind of like a missile launcher. So it's used against Thargon swarms. Best way to describe it. So Thargoid ships can launch a swarm of fighters/missiles. And the flak launcher fires off a missile which gets into the middle of that swarm as it's approaching you. I don't even know why I'm using hand gestures. Nobody can see me. You fire off that missile into the heart of the swarm, and when you release the fire button, it detonates. And sends out a spherical explosion of shrapnel to hopefully shoot down a bunch of those fighters. Very, very useful because those swarms are the primary DPS on a lot of those Thargoid ships. The Cyclops launches 32 of those fighter missiles. The Basilisk launches 64. The Medusa launches 96. And the Hydra launches 128 of those little bastards. So you can see why you're going to need a lot of those a lot of those launchers in order to deal with that threat. Otherwise, you're waving a big old flag says, "Hi, please, please turn my ship into a gazebo." Matt's Mechanical SSI bought a chieftain, named her EAS Megatron. Or Megaton. Megaton also works. Apropos fighters, you appeared to have launched a fighter earlier yourself. Is that a remote ship you can control? Kinda, sorta, yes. I'm on board here, so let's go over and have a look. So there's the crew lounge. Love Cohen. She is my AI pilot. You can have up to 2 friends on board a multi-crew ship. Grand total of 3 people. You can have 1 AI pilot launch a fighter, and 1 human pilot launch a fighter. Or you can have both human pilots launch fighters if you have a large enough launch bay. Or you can have the AI pilot the ship while you hop into the fighter. Now, the Orca does not actually have fighters. Only a few ships do. Okay, let's see what happens when... Go to settings to activate Windows. Oh, no. When I did the swap to the new Mobo, of course. Barodak, yes, you can have up to 3 people. Well, you and 2 other friends on board a ship. And they can ride with you. They can run shotgun. They can be gunners in turrets if you have gunners. If you're exploring, they can help you run the discovery scanner and help scan things a lot faster. There we go, 6A thrusters. Suddenly, I'm going from top speed, 392 meters per second, and a boost to 496. Top speed, nearly 500, and I'm boosting past 600. And can I get a... Okay, now I'm getting the hull reinforcement packages. Nani the hell. McGrogan must have multi-SRV support. And hello! Hello to you too, and yes, I agree. Multi-SRV would be lovely. Okay, so what's my armor right now? 2200. So getting up there. Getting up there. Let's throw some more hull reinforcement packages in here. 2700, and I don't even have the heavy-duty armor on this thing, and I don't think it's even... It's class 4 instead of class 5. Must-have player capital ships and Barodak. Exploring. When you go on to explore unknown systems, how thoroughly do you scan them? Quick flyby, system scan, or do you scan every body on its own? Let me show you that real quick. Let's get transferred over to the... I think the Bifrost is here. Yes, Bifrost is here. Doesn't know about the new FSS. Yeah. Let me show you something. Because it used to be... Let's get launched here first. Let's pick a destination. Government, star class, security, visited. Show me the not visited stars. There's a few of them out here. 73 light years away. Itori. You know, let's head down here. Let's head into the Pleiades. That's not towards the Pleiades. Here we go. Pleiades Nebula. Maybe we'll get interdicted too. 253 light years. Hope I'm not asking too many questions. Oh, no. No, not a problem at all. Wanted to hit a Thargoid surface site for the first time. Can't take him with me. If you have a fighter, he can pop out and look around in the fighter. And yeah, show up at the Discord like Sanson says, and we got plenty of people to answer questions. Gear up.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Do I have a fighter on this thing? I do. Some of my exploration ships, I load up fighters. And I have no boost on this thing because I stripped the power distributor down to a 1D. Alright, now we wait a little bit for the ship to actually, you know, get some forward momentum for the jump. And actually, we're jumping into an unexplored system here, so this works. And also, it does not have my fire groups up for the Discovery Scanner anymore. Well, let's fix that. Okay, 27 bodies scan. No, Bardak, I know. But this is one that's been unexplored by myself too, but it really depends. And you asked what we could do with this, so... I mean, it really depends on how many bodies I find, if it's an interesting looking star. System map. Right here we got a binary system, and... looks like a lot of ice and crap, but this will work for now. We got here an M-class star, you can scoop off of it. So it used to be, like this planet here is 1800 light seconds ahead of us. You'd have to fly down to like 30, 40 light seconds away to get a scan. Now with the new FSS, now that you've honked the horn, you've got this frequency here, which shows, you know, these markers here. You tune it in like a radio. Yeah, rocks and ice and ice and rocks. You can tune it in, you lock onto it, you zoom in, boom, scan. Yeah, McGrogan, you could explore the most valuable or move on or scan the whole system. If you're the first to discover a system, you want to scan everything. So here, this is the scanner part of it, where, you know, you can get first scan on it, and there, that's scanned. That's scanned. I mean, Malik VR, he scanned an entire system. He scanned like 60 bodies inside of 10 minutes. It used to be to scan a 60-body system, you would be flying everywhere. You would have to fly, you know, to the A star, to the B star. You're just everywhere. This has significantly increased the, significantly decreased the scan time. Now, imagine you want to... Do I have my scanner? Please tell me I've got... I do not have my... Damn it. And here I go out unprepared because I do not actually have my probe launcher. Why? Because I'm an idiot. Oh yes, that was the FSS. Yeah, I haven't used the Bifrost since that update. Yes, Kamiyosha, that was the FSS. You can scan the frequency. That gives you the payout from the old, you know, the old detailed scans. Yeah, I don't have a surface scanner. I've just got the FSS. But if you really, really want to explore everything and wring the maximum amount of credits out of something, then you could map it using the probe launcher. Now for that, you will have to actually fly back to the planet. You can laugh because you've done it yourself, yep. Yep. Grill, were you here for hearing my story on what happened earlier or last night when I put this new computer together? I was so proud of myself. I was so happy. It was finally done. Then I looked down, I realized I put the wrong video card in. Barodak, how many star systems are there in Elite Dangerous? Over 400 billion. They've never given a more precise number, just over 400 billion. Which means that for scannable bodies, that's getting up into the trillions easily. Let's see here. Vimes, good evening. And a grill, what was I like? There was screaming involved. There was a quiet little no. And then there was a much larger no! Kamiyosha, you'll need this device. Yeah. Let me get the actual, what we need here for exploration. I may switch over to the Ericsson. It's just a little bit better for these short hop stuff. I believe he's killing it. Come back, he's chilling in the Bifrost. That's how we could do. A little bit of everything around here. No, really.
Request approved. Prep for arrival on landing pad 10.
Unfortunately, this ship does not move fast. Pad 10.
8 o'clock bar.
Come on. Big
Maintain
tub.
heading and slow to approach speed, Commander.
Slow to approach speed? This thing doesn't do anything but slow. Lights on. Yeah, Barodak, have I... And Alicors, thank you so much for the subscription. 15 months! Hot damn, that is amazing. Thank you so much for that. But, Barodak, have you seen the core of the galaxy? Have I zoomed in on the core for you? Alright, let's get the Ericsson set up here. And let's make sure... Gyroscope, FSD booster, detailed surface scanner. Okay, it's got everything we need. Module priorities are good. Jump this thing anyway. 57 light years. Yeah, that's good enough. Galaxy map. Don't forget fuel, thanks. Okay, let's try that again. First, let's get something over towards Maya and the Pleiades. We may run into Thargoids here. That would be amazing. Okay. Now then. Let's go have a look at the core of the galaxy. Sagittarius A star. Supermassive black hole at the core of the galaxy. These are all the stars in the core regions, and you can go to any of them. And Alcors. Yeah, 07. Thanks for the resub. Here for the resub. Stream is lagging as I'm downloading. Okay. Sorry I can't stay longer. It's alright. It's totally cool. Thank you so much, though. So yeah, that's the core regions. And, you know, let's just zoom in a little bit. We are, yeah. There's plenty of stuff to find out here. Well, Barodak, it's all procedurally generated, so that uses up a lot less. But yeah, 300 terabits for undiscovered stars, that makes sense. Set 2-1. Lights on. Gear up.
Detach confirmed. Departure authorized.
Actually, I haven't been down to the speed shop lately. Let's go see how Professor Palin's doing. This thing is a little bit more boosty, a little bit faster, and it still gets north of 55 light years in the jump.
All clear. Flight control signing off.
Sniper Man, not so much bug hunting as doing some quick... Okay, we got 10 minutes. I was going to show Barodak what you need for exploration. He's going to go grab laundry, though, so we got a few. Scoop and scan. Sanson, I don't feel comfortable in long-distance stuff with less than 65. Do I actually have any armament on this thing? I don't think I have armament on this thing. You'll stay for that? Okay. Shirts won't run away. Alright, let's go find a system I'm, Let's go... Let's see if after this jump I can get a star system I can map here. And there's no guarantee I will be interdicted. That was the wrong thing. Okay. Scan the system.
Scanning the system.
Okay, 12 bodies. Let's do a quick thing here. We've got a rocky ice world. Distance to it is, well, it's here. 8,600 light seconds. We don't want to go there. It is a silly place. 288 light seconds. That's better. Let's go here. So I just completed a scan instead of having to fly there like I would have had to before. You can scan the entire system from just a good position as long as you don't have the star in the way. But to map something, and now I've got my surface scanner, you can see it right there under primary B. Another nice thing, though, you don't have to scan everything, because if you pop in here, you can actually see at the frequency. If there's any Earth-like worlds or water worlds, they would be in this frequency range. Ammonia, water, Earth-like. Yeah, they'd be in that frequency range. Link, still trying to figure out what to put in the Class 2 slot that opened up in your Explorer Phantom. You got an SRV? Limpet, little cargo bay, fuel or repair limpet controller. Anyway, surface scanner is still saying out of range. But, as we get closer... Yes, Earth-like, water world, especially terraformable water world, and ammonia worlds are very, very profitable. You can make a couple of million if you get one of those scanned. These worlds like this, I mean, this one's just a lump of rock and ice. It's not going to be worth anything. 7 probes to scan it, though. So I've just launched a clutch of probes to map this planet. You can see the percentage map down the lower left.
By 50%. Surface scan complete.
And there we go. The entire planet has been mapped now. System map. 59 Aretus 1. That's been mapped by Norholt. He got first mapping credit. Finn got first discovery credit. A lot of people came in here to just, get mapping credit too. Resume course. Jump.
Spinning up drive.
Guardian shield package if you have the power, but it's an Explorer, so that's just more weight. Repair limpets, AFMU, what else? Well, I suppose then, yeah, Guardian shield package. Let's see, do you have a... Link, do you have a refueling limpet for anybody else? You could do, like, freelance fuel ratting. Scan the system.
Scanning the system.
Explore shieldless. Isn't that how you ended up taking the fast way back from Strong G? Again, there's nothing really here. There's rocky bodies, icy bodies, and some signals. Transient signals. Oh, let's have a look at transient signals. Non-human signal source, threat level 6. Link, I was joking at the time, but Super Cruise Assist? Wouldn't be bad for exploration. That's 200,000 light seconds away. Never mind that. Resume course. Let us not do that. That's a silly thing. I thought that was 202 light seconds. No, no, no. I missed the K after that. Yeah, Link, I could do that. Not going to, but I could.
System scan complete.
Okay, unidentified signal source 900 light seconds away, non-human, threat level 5. Could just be, well, could be a Cyclops, could be a probe, could be a probe and a bunch of, scouts. Let's go have a look. Budman, just joined. What kind of explorer ship we trying to build? Oh, I just came out here in something I threw together a while back, and then retrofitted for mining and forgot to de-retrofit it. Barodak, what's a Cyclops? Okay, so Thargoid ships come in 5 varieties. Scouts are little fighter level things. Kamiyosha, the Empire is run by Empress Arissa Lavingi Duval. A Cyclops is a Thargoid, like I said, 5 sizes. So you got the Scouts, which are fighter-sized, small ship-sized. Yeah, if it's Scouts, you can see how fast I run away. Cyclops is the first of the Interceptor size, large vessels. After that comes Basilisk, then Medusa, then Hydra. Each one gets more and more powerful as you go up the scale. But we'll see here in a moment. I'm going to be dropping down here real quick. But no, the Emperor is Arissa Lavingi Duval. She was declared Emperor after her father was assassinated. Oh yes, and 4 different scouts. There's the scout, the berserker, the healer. I thought there were only 3 scouts. There's a 4th variety? Lovely. Thargoid sensor, okay. Wait. We got a friend. Cyclops class. Ah, the Insider, okay. Now he's going to be going for this Thargoid probe here. He's going to be tractoring it. There it goes. Ah. And he has deployed Thargons. I apparently made him mad. Or at least maybe cautious because I'm not immediately running away. GTFO time. And I am outrunning him. We are go for GTFO. Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that. Anyway, Barodak, also in Thargoid space, if you make a jump, there's the chance that you will be hyperdicted. Thargoid ships will yank you out of hyperspace. Wait until the Thargoid megaships. My body is ready. My courage, maybe less so. Yeah, it sounded like that swarm was dying on the debris, you're right. But also, Thargoid weapons can partially punch through your shields. They have phase weapons. It's 2.5 kilometers that they'll go aggro. I thought it was closer than that. I thought you'd get within like a kilometer. Scan the system.
On it.
A lot of transient sources around here. We're getting into their territory. That's a threat 7. I'm gonna go poke it. 3.9 thousand light seconds. Sanson, the best tactic I've seen for fighting them, if you don't want to deal with the Thargons, try to engage them in a planetary gravity well. Thargoids do not deploy their Thargon swarms inside a gravity well or close to the surface. At least, not as far as I've seen. Maybe they changed that behavior, but... Interceptor and Scouts. Are you placing a bet, or are you telling me what it's going to be? But yeah, keeping him in the debris field might be a useful tactic. And you're placing a bet? Alright. I really should have put heat sinks on this thing if I was doing this. Oh well. You can now hear what there is with the FSS? Okay. How do you mean? Threat level 9. Ooh. This could be a Hydra. This could be a Hydra. Never seen one in person. Hold on. Let me check the deductible in my insurance here. 3 million, okay. They make the interceptor and scout sounds while targeting the NHSS, so this probably isn't going to be a Hydra, but... Hey, I'm curious. You're betting Hydra? Okay. I don't know what the sounds are, so... no, if it's a Hydra, it won't have any scouts. If it's... You know what that did to the cat, right? Yeah, that's right. I got more insurance than the cat did. Scouts. Scout. They may have scouts with a Hydra? Looks like I'm just seeing scouts here. Would the Hydra show up later?
Warning, shield bridge attack. Under attack. Taking damage. Frame shift anomaly detected.
Frame shift anomaly detected. There's our buddy. There he is, warping in. That's a Hydra.
Energy surge detected.
Oh, shit. Going inertial. Come on, reboot. I don't have a, There we go. Target's 6 kilometers away from me. They automatically aggro when there's scouts. Night vision. Oh, yeah, I just saw the, Oh, and that's the Thargon swarm on these guys. That's how fast a Hydra swarm will take you down if you're unprepared. Woo! Your ship has been destroyed by the unknown. Don't I know it? But hey, fast way home. No selfie with a Hydra today. No. That's why anti-Xeno ships are super specialized. Because if you're not... Alright, Bardock. First experience with the Thargon? Yeah, Slack virus? That was... Yeah, that was just the swarm. That wasn't the, as far as I know, that was not the main guns on the Hydra. That was just the swarm ripping me up. But if you don't have a shutdown field neutralizer on board, immediately boost and go inertial. Let your momentum try to carry you away while, because if you're a target just sitting there, you're a sitting duck. But I went back around to get the, Rip Moo, he shall be missed. I ain't dead! I can still hear his voice there. But no, I got my butt killed because I went to try to get a closer look at it. And then I saw the swarm. That was 128 of those fighters. A friend of mine kept wanting to drag me along to fight Thargoids, which I'm not against, but he doesn't want to take proper precautions. He doesn't want to take a standard combat ship, which won't work. Yes and no. Against interceptors, you need dedicated AX weaponry. Against scouts, any weapon will work. And thanks for that link. Yeah, Slack, the Cyclops will launch 32 drones, Basilisk will launch 64, Medusa will launch 96, and that'll launch 128. It's the interceptors he wants to fight. Oh no, that's no bueno. Yeah, that you may as well just start up the sound and then you died. The song, yeah. Miracle of Sound did a song about Dark Souls called You Died. That would fit. That would fit very well. No, I didn't get hyperdicted. I just got nailed to the wall. I found a threat level 9 signal source. It had scouts. The scouts went aggro on me, which means when the mothership warped in, she was already aggroed on me. And I pushed a bad position, and I got spanked for it. That's a paddling. Yeah, even made me pick my own switch. Exactly. As all E-rated, but no, it's alright. Okay, 884 meters per second in this thing. And of course I won't have it, yeah, just a lightweight element. Yeah, if I were to take this thing out right now, I would die. Let's take it out. Trench running in this? I mean, let's find out. No shields. Zero hull, stock hull. At least the thrusters are good. Gear up.
Landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Lights on. Night vision. Your Eye Eagle does 912 over the ground. Alright. Oh, I'm not in VR. This is going to be extra fun, ain't it? Because in VR, I've got a much better judging of distance. Ooh. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Air entry actual, request docking clearance.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 28.
Pad 28.
1 o'clock mid.
Night vision. Night vision. And Hawkwing, hello there. Okay, throw a little armor on this thing and maybe I can...
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown.
Maybe I can trench it a little bit. Well, okay. I did throttle up all the way. I didn't hit full throttle, but... That was a little terrifying to hit the throttle while in the trench. Probably not my smartest idea. Rapid fire screening on that. You were waiting for the boost? Oh, I would have... That would have... What would have... Oh, I would have exploded, obviously. Alright, let's run a quick mission to cool the Didic down a little bit. We're at the 70 percentile mark. We need to bring that down a little. No, your not smart idea was taking exploration ship to an aggro Hydra. I just wanted to take the fast way home. Gear up.
Detach confirmed. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through
Which
the
succeeded, by the way, against, you know, my wildest expectations. Finally got yourself a Federal Corvette. Ooh.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control signing off.
Link, you have to admit, that was a pretty quick way to get back to car. That was a 3 million credit taxi ride is what that was. We'll chalk it up under expenses. More like sacrifice to the Thargoid gods. We actually don't know because as far as I know, the cult of the Far God, they aren't Thargoid. They view the Thargoids as harbingers of the Far God, but they think it's something else. Meanwhile, there's also people who think the Thargoids are fleeing the Far God. It's kind of like Tyranids in Warhammer 40k. If you're unfamiliar with them, they are this swarm just rolling through. But it turns out they're actually fleeing something. And Barodak is back with freshly laundered things. Alright, let's get landed at Hoyle. We'll never know because we can't go to the damn cone sector. Link, I'm gonna level with you. I don't think the cone sector had anything in it. I think it was being built up and built up and built up and then got the rug yanked out because there's absolutely nothing there. Barodak. Okay, so cone sector was this area. It's a long story, but there are restricted areas in space, permit locked, that have some kind of permit that you can't get to. The cone sector was a nebula. The cone nebula was totally surrounded by permit locked areas, but was in itself not permit locked. And so a player run megaship, the Gnosis, run by Cannon Research Group, was going... The megaships can make much larger jumps. They can make 100 light-year jumps. They figured out a way that they could bypass that and go into the Cone Nebula. And then, on the eve of their jump, Frontier said no, even though... Frontier's approach was, can we make this jump? And Frontier said, yes, but actually no. And so you ended up with Thargoid Hydras swarming the ship, and this whole great story idea, which never actually got played out, except in text on Frontier's site. A megaship. Oh, that is a ship several kilometers long. Landing pads. It's basically a station that can move. Certain groups, like Cannon, because they are very, very well established, Frontier has given them ships, and they can make up to a 100 light-year jump once a week. Actually, could somebody look up where is the closest megaship to our location? I don't know if we'll... Well, you know what? We will do it today. $500 light years. No, it's not. Errantry actual, request docking clearance. Gear down. Oh, the jump range of a megaship is 500 light years. My bad. So yeah, a megaship can jump 500 light years, so that's why they were able to theoretically get inside the cone sector. Frontier has to approve all the jumps. The way things work now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, good call, Vimes. Rescue ships are the same size as the megas. Let me just get find something to cool us down here real quick. No, there are burning stations relatively nearby. Let's see here. What's your influence at? It's 10%, alright. High influence, remove prison convict. Courier job, what contract, right. Wait, what was that? Oh, planetary scan job, eh. Alright. He's in Narvert. And hip 7370, that's going to be place. Donate. Oh, yeah. 2 influence for easy. Shoot. Missed that one. I'm so used to going for the super high amp stuff. Gear up. They did end up throwing a permit on that. I think they did, yeah. Anyway, let's see if I can get interdicted by this guy. He's not a terrorist and he's not a pirate lord. I might have to interdict him. In which case, well... oh well.
Mission objective detected.
Alright. Workable. The hell is this guy up with? Threat level 4. Alright, let's go see this guy and, let's see here.
Interesting. I'm gonna go pay him, what do you call it? A visit? Beating, that's it. I'm gonna go pay him a beating.
I know who this Phoenix Will guy is. 21 friends, that makes him a pirate usually. You my target? Yeah, that's him. But I can go to this threat level nav beacon and cut him off. Mark Sam, hello, and this quote made me smile. Not been to Narvert in a long time. Would I upset your BGS if I brought my alt down there to build it up? Wouldn't bother me at all. Sanson's the man to talk to about where you need to go. He's our logistics guru. He is very, very good at it too. He's got the whiteboard and he's got all the info. Shoot, what's the name of that command? Ah, port. Barodak, BGS is a background simulation. How we maneuver wars, how we expand.
So what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just flying around.
Flying around?
Flying around.
Thwarting my plans?
What are your plans?
Are you?
No.
Good, because that'd be bad.
How bad?
I'd have to kill you.
That's bad.
Indeed. So what are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing much.
Thwarting my plans?
What are your plans?
Are you?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
All right. McGrogan? Oh, that's just a bunch of stuff I've set up for myself. Wolves of Junai have taken the system I was using as a home base last week. Well, that wasn't very friendly of them, now was it? Yeah, McGrogan, I've got like a set of sounds and commands. You can just, if you type in ! sounds, you got, you know, what sounds I've got in my archive and commands for them. Some of them are just set up as random voice attack profile things, so that I just inserted in on my own. A ways out. I don't have an interdictor though, so I had to fly a distance, which means I think it's just bullet, Sanson. Try it as singular. Means I'm bringing an ass beating with me. Really?
Scan detected.
Balance. Night vision.
Scan detected.
And everybody just lights this guy up. Shoot, there's more fun with the Conda.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
This is my boomstick! Go to hell and tell the devil I'm coming for him next!
Galaxy map. Alright, yeah, burning station. Nearest burning station is... oh, Lord. Yep, 4024 it looks like. Alright, let's go see a mega ship real quick. I'll just pop back on board the Ericsson. Bardock, I've got a big YouTube channel up of tutorials on the background simulation on all the early exploration, actually the new exploration system too. I try to be fairly comprehensive. I know I get a little long-winded, as everybody here in chat immediately goes, yes. But the long story short, for like a system like this, do we have any factions here? No factions. If you keep the influence under 70% for the controlling faction, pretty good. If you want to go into expansion, then you pump it up past 70% and go from there. Hey, I can do brief or I can do comprehensive. Who was that guy in the ship and why was he shot? He was a pirate and that was my mission to kill him. So here's the mission I had. Remove prison convict. And I go to Thadidic to Hoyle Estate and turn it in, but I can get either 1,000,000 credits, a lot of influence, which is how we boost our faction in the background simulation, or reputation, which boosts your how well you stand with the faction offering the mission. And we're overshooting again because I was over that. But missions can be used to raise influence. And reputation can be used to get better missions from the faction offering those missions. Let's get rolled back around here. Yeah, let me show you in here, Bardak, once I get landed. And I'm coming in hot again. Use the planet to try to drag me down here. Chances of me retaining a couple babysitters so I can mine when I get to Narvik? Oh, better than average. Night vision. Lights on. Pad 38.
3 o'clock far.
Gear down.
Contact. Commence system shutdown. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
Link, that's a very good question. Thargoids in the Autot sector is a little out of their usual range. Unless that's where they're expanding, or where they're coming from. Hey, Tygon Star. Let's, dude, see the Planet Zoo trailer? No, I haven't. Yeah, that was where Gnosis jumped to, and then, you know, nothing really ever came of it. That's 172 light years. Oh, Cambo. Cambo system's right there, too. It's good, because that's... That's 105, 120, 127, okay. Yep, 4024 looks like our closest bet. That's, shoot, yeah, that's only 2 jumps. Yeah, Tygon, go ahead and post a link. Thargoids have their own BGS now? Oh, lovely. Oh, can't get a scan on that system. Oh well. We'll just go there and do it the old-fashioned way. Lights on. Now, I'm not outfitted for rescue, but... Gear up. We can at least give you a look at what the megaships look like.
Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Gear up. Oh, Pisceum Sector, JRW B1-5. That's a red giant. Yeah, we're getting smaller updates for now. The next major update's in 2020. But maybe that'll give them time to knock the bugs down. Or, you know, create a wide variety of new ones. Alright, Link, take care. That's not much of a red giant. Okay, moving on. Yeah, here we go. An incursion has been reported. Orange giant. Maybe this will be a bigger star. Incursion means Thargoids are there and they've done bad things. System map. Okay, old-fashioned. There we go. That station is burning. Lebrick Temple Hub. And there's the rescue ship. Let's go have a look at the burning station first, for those unfamiliar. Kamiyosha, void opals go for 1.6 million per ton. One ship with my mining python netted me 250 million credits. Red Moon. Spaceship! Yep. But yeah, Barodak, here's what a... Let's see here. This is a... Is this an Orbis or an Ocellus? I think it's an Orbis. Did you hear I'm back in the bubble? Grats! I'm sure you made some good money off of all that exploration data. Coming in a little hot. Just a little. Oh, that's alright. He's hot too. Yeah, the void opals are the most valuable commodity out there. This has just been not my day for setting up proper approaches. I just keep on overshooting. Alright, here we go. Barodak, didn't I show you the the video on mining the other day? Or show you mining approaches? You go in, you crack a rock open, and if it's got a core of void opals, then you're rich. Low temperature diamonds are probably faster, that's true. Here we go, here's the station.
Commander, you're through to flight control. This station is undergoing emergency evac procedures. Do not request docking unless you intend to rescue survivors.
There's one of the major modules took a massive hit. It's totally vented, and it's still burning. And everything is still burning because of this. I mean, you can make the argument the Thargoids could have blown this station out of the sky, no problem. This is a warning. They breached the fusion reactor. They could have easily just kept on going. Oh, damn, yeah, they could have. You can actually see the magnetic torus here. Look at that! I've never seen inside the reactor room this way. You can see the torus of plasma. Screenshot. Yeah, Sansa, neither have I. I've never, well, I've looked at the breached reactor before, but they were all on Coriolis class stations. They actually went and showed they actually went and modeled the magnetic reactor in the Taurus. Hey, Mando. I am not going to go flying into it. So that reactor is doing its best to stay alive, but there's still a lot of fire venting elsewhere. Errantry Actual, request docking clearance.
Drop to approach speed, Commander. Vector looks good. Copy that, Commander. We've assigned a landing pad for you. Be careful.
Oh hey, would you look at that?
Hey Mando, thank you so much there. 11 months and on an 11-month streak. That is awesome. Thank you so much for that. But no, my heat was going up, Sanson. I was at 25% heat just sitting around that thing. And as you can see, normally this thing runs cold.
Notice to all pilots, be aware of increased temperature levels within the station.
Watch the debris.
Landing complete. We'd urge you to go to the nearest evacuation terminal to help with the rescue effort, Commander.
No missions you can grab from here, only passenger. And I don't have any passenger accommodation here, but passengers looking to leave Starport as fast as possible, if possible. Let's lock onto the megaship next. We're gonna get a little warm getting out of here. Gear up.
Ship released. Get out while you still can, Commander.
Bonk.
Hull integrity compromised.
Ah, we're good.
Taking heat damage. Taking damage.
But we didn't overheat much. Look, let's just ignore that. We'll edit that out in post. Hey, that wasn't... Okay. I blame the explosion that pushed me out of the way there. I was set up for a good exit approach, and then... Because explosions will knock you around a little bit. We'll just patch it up here. A little Bondo, a little primer. We're good. And Baradak, this is a megaship. Lights on. Night vision. That's what I was going for. Can you show the ship in third person? Yeah, I just don't have my camera controls set up just yet. I should probably do that. Lights on. Let's see. There we go. Lights off. Yeah, the Crate Phantom is a very pretty ship. Even prettier, you know, when you aren't knocking chunks off, but... Night vision. Lights on. Gear down. Ram station wall, kill several people. I didn't have anybody on board. We'll just knock the dents out and we're good. See, barely took any damage at all. 15 grand, that's what? A passenger?
Hey guys, how's your health plan? Apparently it's great!
Details. But you can outfit the ship from here for, you know, passenger modules. You know, like I've got a 64-ton cargo rack. I could turn that into passenger cabins. I don't know why I'd want to put, you know, let's just put some economy class on board. Thanks, Sanson. Let's see here. I got some more room here, you know, easy enough. Passenger cabin. There. Let's go be heroes. I don't even need the fuel scoop, really. I mean, I've got plenty of those. We'll just stick another class 5 in there. There. Plenty. Now let's do this right. I forgot heat sinks, but the ship runs coolish anyway, so... not going to be a major issue. Heroes that get paid. That's right. Gear up. Right, let's do a proper rescue now. I am not going to get more people killed. If I take any hull damage, then you can say somebody got spaced or, you know, burned or something. Until then, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell my passengers. Sit down, shut up, and you won't die. Oh yeah, doing it 100% free for more rep? Amen.
Commander, this is Flight Control. This facility is severely compromised. Exercise extreme caution on approach. Permission granted. Hope you can make it out safely, Commander.
That's certainly words, Mando. Gear down.
Commander, we're advising all pilots to stay well clear of damaged structures. We're seeing multiple explosions in the inner dock.
Last time he did rescues, he didn't use heat sinks, he just paid the bill. Yeah, pretty much.
Landing successful. We're on borrowed time here, Commander. Don't stay here any longer than you
Alright, everybody, get on board. And if you need credit for some faction, this is an Imperial station. And you can get Imperial reputation real easy here. I mean, I don't need Imperial credit, but whatever. Anybody else here? Yes, you guys. 2 refugees need to leave the station. You got the last 2 seats. Let's go. Gear up.
Temperature critical.
Landing couple is disengaged. Watch out for debris overhead.
And we're clear without taking any heat damage, without bonking a thing. See? I occasionally show milliseconds of talent. But no, now I've got a bunch of time bonuses. And a bunch of passengers that really want off this ship. Gear down.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yes, we will get you off the boat.
Incoming message.
Plot twist!
And Wayward Plane, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Don't mind me, just handing off these guys.
Incoming message.
Everybody wants off the station. There we go. Bunch of reputation from the Empire, bunch of good deeds, bunch of cash. You know, pretty much all you need. Though I do admit I should probably put a, at least one heatsink launcher on here. And sell that. Why do I need a pulse wave analyzer? There's actually nothing here. Okay. Whatever. Galaxy map. Gear up. Two jumps, back home, we're good. This is not a bad little evacuation ship. I mean, the Outrunner's a better evacuation ship, but same bad. Also, being a Python, it is much better at, you know, staying durable. That's right. Passenger cabins take up weight, whether you have anybody on board or not. That's why it's 3 jumps for me to get home, and it was only 2 jumps out here. My range down to 48. Yeah, I lost about 10 light years. Yeah, it's all the furniture, the potted plant decorations, the standing room only accommodation. My God. Currently also flying passenger missions with your Python. It's not a bad ship for it. It certainly gets you everywhere. My 2 favorite passenger ships were the Python and the Fertile Ants. The Doom Taxi. I had paying passengers. I had a group of passengers on board my ship once. 2 groups. One of them was a group of freedom fighters for some system in rebellion. And the other system was, or the other set of passengers were tourists going to the same system. Ended up with an assassin being sent after the tour group and coming after me. Like, what the hell did you guys do? Not much space for passengers in that ship. Oh, you can get a... Yes, but it's funny. You see, that's the important part. It's funny. You had a tour group and a group... on one side of the cabin, you had a bunch of people with cameras, and on the other side of the cabin, you had a bunch of people with guns. Like, so, you go into the hot springs? Yes, after we fill it with the blood of the ruling class. Oh. And half the people in my passenger cabin immediately reach for the call button. Bong! Or the time, you know, where, you know, you got a full crew of, or you got a full load in back in the passenger compartment. Folks, this is your captain. I just spotted a high-paying bounty about 30 light seconds off our bow. And this tourist job, this taxi job, that's a side job for me. I've illuminated the fasten seatbelt lights. That is not a suggestion. IG combat maneuvering commences in 30 seconds. Alright, Kamiyosha, take care. Thanks for popping by. I mean, I run open for... I try to run open more often. I run in private group for streaming, and everybody kind of followed along. But no, we do a mix. We do open. We do private group. Air entry actual, request docking clearance.
Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure.
Flying safely during arrival and departure. Gotcha. So nobody's actually shared video of what happened to the other place, right? Because that would be unfortunate. Gear down.
Services at this stand are constantly being updated. Landing complete. Commence system shutdown. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Alright, a grill, take care. 6 a.m. start tomorrow on a Saturday. That ain't fun. I still need to do something with this ship. I just don't know what. I'm just not sure what. I mean, I want to love the Mamba. It feels like it's got all the pieces there. I mean, it's got a Class 4, 2 Class 3s, and 2 Class 1s. And it doesn't look bad either, and it's got great cockpit visibility. But it doesn't turn. That's the frustrating part. Look at that cockpit. It's just... It's a hydroplane. Thing just looks mean. It looks good, but it's... Come on, guys. I want to love this thing. So maybe I just haven't figured out the right way to use it. Also, for those who are running, or who want to run, like, frag cannons, definitely the place for that. This is one of my experimental builds I'm still working on. Just hose fire down on something. At least if this is the set of guns I remember. Yep, these are rapid fire screening. Let's have a quick look at this. I should probably get going. But, yeah. These guns are hilarious. Hilariously lethal. Hilarious. There we go. Hilarious. Gear up.
Ship released.
Set 2-3.
Speed until clear of the station perimeter.
I mean, they chew through ammo like nobody's business, but...
Flight control signing off.
Just... boom. And then you're out of ammo. But still, if you can get your nose on a target and keep it there... Set 2-1. Need to get some pacifiers? All you gotta do is work for the AARP Terminator for a month. You know, I should probably... There you go.
Access granted. Sit down on landing pad 2-1.
Gear down. And when I say AARP Terminator, just give me a second here. Because seriously, President Hudson looks like... Melnet, Engineers, Galactic Powers, here we go. Zachary Hudson. This guy looks like the T-1000. You know, after, you know, maybe he needs to go to the old robot's home. Just so you become Purina Hydra Chow. Was it for science? No, it was for, well, I want to say it's because I wanted to get home in a hurry, but no, I did not expect to get taken down that fast by the Thargon swarm. Seriously, this guy looks like he's the T-1000 after, needing to moisturize a little bit. Anyway, 3:30. I've got to get ready for Niao to come home. She's at a conference, and I want to cook up a special supper for her. So we're gonna call it here for now. But thank you all for coming out. Glad to answer questions. Glad to chat it up. Yeah, Robert Patrick. There you go. Thank you. Could not remember his name. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out. Good to hang out, answer questions, show off stupid things, occasionally be a little dumb. And yeah, so we got to see mega ships, we got to see Hydras, we got to see Thargon swarms. A bit of everything here. So, let's see here. I'm going to check and see who is on Twitch right now. See you all's on so we can send a raid over your way. But no, thank you so much. I should be back on Monday. Just get everything tuned in and we will be good. Malik is on. Let's go over and raid him. And so for everybody here in the Errantry, for me, for Hank, for Yuki, Mr. Moo saying, fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, watch out for Thargons because they'll end you before you can do either. Take care. Have a good one. And yeah, hope to see you all on the Discord real soon.